Are you familiar with green Loctite? How does this penetrating and wicking formula compare to red Loctite? Let's experiment. The first thing to notice is the difference in viscosity. Green is thinner than red, but not a whole lot. To compare the strength of each, we'll assemble plain samples, samples with red Loctite, and samples with green Loctite. We'll see if green wicking down, sideways, and up makes a difference. All the nuts will be torqued to 13 foot-pounds, which is the spec for these grade A2 zinc-plated dry nuts. The same 13 foot-pounds will be applied to the red Loctite samples, and also for the green Loctite samples, which will be applied on top to wick downward, from the side to wick sideways, and drip to the bottom to wick upwards. 5 samples of each were assembled. Plain nuts and bolts, with red Loctite, with green wicking down, wicking sideways, and wicking up. Let's also compare the wicking properties of red. Wicking down, wicking sideways, and wicking up. Keep watching to the end for the red wicking results. All the samples were cured for 24 hours, and we come to testing the breakaway and prevailing torques. First are the plain or control samples. 11.6 foot-pounds, 12, 11.2, 10, and 12.5. Next are the red Loctite samples. A quarter-turn breakaway torque of 19 foot-pounds and a full 360-degree turn for the prevailing torque of 10.7 foot-pounds. The prevailing torque is the force needed to turn the nut or bolt after the breakaway torque is applied. 17.3 and 8.3, 18.6 and 9.7, 19.9 and 12.7, 17.8 and 8.7. The green wick down samples, 13.9 and 14.9, 14.8 and 12.9, 16.2 and 10.3, 15.2 and 16.0, 17.2 and 11.1. The green wick sideways samples, 16.1 and 14.5, 13.3 and 10.4, 14.3 and 13.8, 15.5 and 15.0, 14.8 and 13.8. The green wick up samples, 16.3 and 13.8, 16.6 and 18.8, 12.2 and 10.4, 14.2 and 14.9, 14.8 and 12.2. And here are the results. Let's remove the highest and lowest readings of each, and average the 3 remaining readings. Looking at just the breakaway torques, on average, we see that the red Loctite added 7 foot-pounds more than the breakaway torque of the plain or control samples, and the green, all 3 wicking Loctite averages were about 3 foot-pounds less than the red. The eye-opener for me was the prevailing torques, where the green wicking Loctite consistently outperformed the red Loctite. I'm not sure why. Finally, the red wicking samples. Down, 20.1 and 19.5. Sideways, 13.5 and 13.6. Up, 15.6 and 11.1. Surprisingly, the red Loctite wicking results were comparable to the green wicking results. In all 3 samples, the red Loctite penetrated 1 thread short of where the green Loctite did. You decide if green Loctite is something to add to your tool chest, or maybe use red as a penetrating thread locker.